We outside, that was done.
Numero UNO, me and Drizzy like the Super Bowl, man, then it big as the.
Welcome, Easy. This is the first episode.
Man,
We here. Called it In the Moment with DJ Easy.
In the moment with DJ Easy.
Talk to me, Easy. How you been, baby? How's everything? How's the traffic coming here, bro?
Bad, bro.
It took you a minute. We supposed to be here an hour ago.
I'm on DJ Rahulll time.
The double R effect. Talk to me, Easy. So, this is your first time doing this, right? First time?
Nah, not on my first podcast, but the first time in a beautiful setting, you know.
There you go. Yeah. It took us a month, man.
Nice in here.
I literally booked you I was telling you about this back in September time. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get a podcast. Before I went to India, I was like, yo, let's lock it in.
And then you had some family stuff.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Exactly. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
So now we hear you. Good vibes.
There we go. Now we're vibing
plans,
actually.
you know,
Come on.
I like it.
Slip it out the way, but we make it work, you know?
Yeah, man. DMV.
So talk to me, man. So we here to talk about you. Let us know. You know what's so crazy? I know a lot of DJs, and majority of the DJs, we all know each other, like CeeLo, DJ Heat, Rahulll, all that. But I never know them by the actual name. I just know them by the DJ name, bro.
Yeah. This guy is basically asking me for my social security number right now.
No.
My name is Eli, man. Eli, that's the half government name.
Okay.
Figure out the rest out, you know. But Eli, yeah, I like to keep it that way though, you know. People that know my actual name, it's like friends. Like close friends, you know, this nightlife stuff. People be talking about you, talking about the wrong things, start rumors, and DJing is not necessarily the only thing, my only source of income. So, you know, I'd rather keep DJ business easy, and then everything else is my actual name.
How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with Easy?
Yo, that name. There's a few DJs in this area. Oh, you stole my name, dude. I had that name before you. They probably.
Yeah, ever since I've known you had that name. So
since 2002 maybe. How old was I? 7 or 8? I was 8. I think 2002. So baseball. I played baseball my entire life. That's actually what brought me here. I got a college degree, and that brought me down to the DMV. But no, I played baseball. I was a shortstop, second baseman. And I was nice with. I couldn't hit for shit when I was when I was a little kid. I was nice with the glove, and I would make plays look easy. So my nickname, people were like Easy. They just started calling me Easy, and then I just kept it. I'm like, I'm not gonna make a new DJ name. I'm gonna just keep the name I had my whole childhood. So Easy, and it's spelled E-A-S-Y. It's correctly proper.
Okay. So you were saying you didn't live in the DMV before this?
Nah.
Where were you before this?
I'm from New York City, Brooklyn. So
Okay.
You know that.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
All right. So talk to me about what got you into DJing? Like what made you want to? You said you have a degree and everything. And everything. So what got you into DJing? Aside from your normal 9-to-5 job?
So it's kind of the same story for everybody. Everybody started with like a house party or their dad was a DJ. But it wasn't even a house party. We had an actual spot. We had a venue, Enigma Lounge, Coney Island Avenue in Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay. So in high school, we used to go to like basement parties at 60th Street and Sunset Park. All my New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. Sunset Park had all the parties, and then Flex One, we would go up to like Queens. He would throw team parties. Because remember team parties, you had there was no alcohol and whatever. There was like cranberry juice.
Just vibes.
Yeah, we do a party in a spot. Like they allowed us to throw a party, but then we were like, wait, we don't got a DJ.
I see.
So then I took my mom's Dell laptop, got YouTube because there's no more LimeWire. Started downloading all the dance hall songs. Because back then we used to listen to dance hall and Jersey Club.
Yeah.
This is what
Jersey Club was big.
This was
it still is big.
Over 10 years ago, I think. 13 years ago, maybe 14 years ago. So that's what we used to party to. So I downloaded all that with my boy Justin. and he's a DJ now too. From that, like that was our first gig ever, and now he's DJing in New York with all the heavy hitters up there. So that's what's up. But then we did that. He stopped DJing. Actually, I kept DJing, and in college I started buying equipment with like little money that I would get from like an on-campus job, and my father would send me money. So then I would get on Amazon and like I bought turntables. Actually, I bought a bad pair of Techniques. I bought a bad pair of turntables. They were all cheap, and wiring was messed up. The thing is, terrible. Yeah. And so I realized, and it was heavy. So I'm like, I need to get a little controller. So I got a little V-Stax V10 or whatever whack ass controller. And in college, and I would DJ in between practice and class for baseball.
Okay.
And then I started DJing there, but even like, and now I come back to New York because I went to school in Ohio. I would come to New York and DJ in Coney Island at the beach with DJ Maximum. He used to do a cool little beach.
But what made you want to keep on DJing after the first part that you did?
Nah, that shit was lit.
It was lit. That was fire.
That was lit, and just controlling the crowd. Granted, I probably played terribly, right? Like I listen to I still have mixes on SoundCloud from when I first started DJing, because I'm not trying to make it seem like I was this great DJ all along.
Nobody's talking about being
there was the mixes, dude. Virtual DJ, action on that joint. Oh man,
that is so funny.
It was brutal, but I kept on practicing, and then in college I started getting gigs like for the school. I started DJing for the school, and then I started DJing at a spot called the Viaduct. It was like our little bar club. I went to a small school, so
gotcha.
And there was a guy there. What's his name? I forget his name.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now. Older dude, like he doesn't even belong in this. But like he would let me get on DJ Biscuit. Yeah, DJ Biscuit. Okay. He would let me get on with him, and then I started doing it myself. And then I just started DJing like that, and then I graduated college, moved to Winchester, Virginia, which is like an hour and a half away out the way.
Out there, bro.
Dude, deep. So then I started DJing there, and I was DJing small spot. Milano's like, dude, the thing was like maybe the size of this room, 80 people. Yeah. And then I started DJing somewhere else. I can't even, Brewbakers. That was like the bigger college joint, Shenandoah University kids used to go. Then I got tired of that, and my mom was at the Burberry store in Leesburg where you live, and met Shoaib, Mo. Yeah. And Mo was like, oh, I used to be a promoter, and I was in the car, and my mom was like, oh, my son lives there, he's a DJ. So she calls me, I come out, I meet that dude.
Small world.
Then he's like, yo, George Martinez, make contacts with him. He's a manager at Manor. And from there, I drove all the way from Winchester. 6 months later, I finally hit the dude up. I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna just hit him up. Why not?
Why not?
Drive all the way to DC just to meet this guy for 10 minutes, get the booking, drive all the way back. Man. Then I DJ there, and about an hour into the set, he's like, all right, we're gonna book you here on Saturdays. Because Fridays was like good, but Saturdays was their night. And then from there, never. How was
the first night at Manor when you did it?
Bro, it was dope. Like I was playing EDM. I was nervous because I just, till this day I get nervous for like 100%. First gigs. Because you just don't know A, the vibe, and B, it's the hardest part of the night is like when people are coming, but it's not packed yet.
Yes, bro. And like control the beginning, because you don't want to play all the bangers, but you don't want to play.
Dude, I don't play any new bangers. Like,
but then whatever you play, people like the people that are already there.
They want more.
They're like, yo, like. We want your song, be like, oh, I'm waiting for it to get packed, I'm gonna drop a set and all that. I hear you.
I get nervous in the beginning. If I'm opening and playing the closing set, I get nervous in the beginning, like, damn, I hope it gets lit early so I can go crazy. And even when I do go crazy early, I still don't play new music.
Yep.
And we can get into that later, because that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, dude, that shit was crazy, and like, I had fun, and George booked me again, and then other promoters started booking me.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah, Patrick Red. And Renato. And then what's the? I can't.
The last place I remember is when Zebby's and Mayflower used to be Dirty Bar and Dirty Martini. That's my first club I've ever been to.
I think Griffin. So Griffin.
I remember Griffin too. I remember Griffin. Yeah.
Griffin's down the street. It did Griffin. Then from there, I think Rob started catching wind. DJ Rob.
Yeah.
And then he started booking me. So now I DJ all Rob's parties.
That was literally when I first got into DJing, bro. The way I started for like working for a DJ company, right? I used to be a tech for them, do all the setup, speakers,
like private events.
Yeah, exactly. But I wouldn't really I was never a DJ until like I would watch them DJ. Like they'll be like I would set up and everything, and all the people that were tech were like, we're free now. We can go eat, we can go at home, we can go sleep in the hotel, whatever you want to do. But I was just like always curious. I would just stand behind the DJ booth and watch them press buttons. Like, okay, this, okay, this that does.
Then you started trying to actually do it.
And then when we go back to the warehouse on the weekends and work, or like on the weekdays, I would set it up, and I'm like, okay, this is. I got my look. I didn't even get a MacBook Pro. I got a MacBook Air when I first started, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gotta start with the Dell, man. The HP,
bro. The Air would crash on me like 30 times when I was.
Yeah, there's for all the new DJs, man. Invest in that 1 terabyte minimum SSD, not a hard drive.
Yes. MacBook Pro, no Air this time.
Yeah,
bro.
man. And no external hard drive. That's just one element to get messed up during your gig, or B, to forget, and then bro. Now you're screwed.
Now you have no music left in that thing. Like that's your whole identity is right there in that laptop.
Yeah, so 8 gigabytes at minimum of RAM. Yep. 16. Well, now it's the M1, M2
exactly, yeah.
So you don't even need to worry about that. But
as long as you got as long as you got a MacBook Pro, like 2018 and above, bro, you're chilling. Because at least you can start off with that, then you can figure it out and get going.
Have 2 laptops. I got 2 laptops.
Bro.
I got 2 external hard drives.
I learned that the hard way, bro. I had one laptop. My charger was not connected to that laptop, and all my music is on there.
I almost want to have 2 chargers. I've left my charger at home or in the club, and I'm like, damn, a second charger to keep in my car.
Yes,
but then you lose that one. It's a
domino effect. Because same thing with the USB cables too. How many times I leave the club?
The USB-Cs now, and I have the adapters. I've probably lost. I just bought adapters when I went to Miami, and I don't even know where those.
That shit reminds me, bro. Because how you gonna invent something where you're still using regular cables, but we already got the adapter and the collector, and then now we get the actual Type-C cable.
New controller. I have the Flex 10.
Yes.
Yo, it's USB-C to USB-C.
Yes, bro.
I was like, wait, I don't have this wire. Like, I have a USB to a USB-B to C, but not C to C. Like, I was like,
that's the latest shit, man.
Oh man, so yeah,
I like that.
Crazy.
What do you like prefer DJing on more? You like turntable or controllers more? Because I prefer turntable over controllers.
There's a time and a place for everything, right? So like if I'm making a mix, I ain't gonna lie to you, I like using CDJs.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
If I'm just mixing for fun,
turntables all day, yep.
And then live, like turntables, but it's just a lot could go wrong. I don't like to use phase.
Oh, you like needles?
I still use needles. Phase, I'll just do CDJs, bro.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
That's just my preference. Yeah.
No, I hear you, because I have the phase too, and I use them on my turntables, but it doesn't feel the same. Bro, I like it because at first CDJ, obviously you can scratch as much as you want, but when you scratch on a bigger vinyl, like a vinyl with the phase, it's a lot different too. So it's like you can scratch deeper, you can scratch quicker.
It feels too perfect. Like there's no like the phase makes it perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, nah. This is
the thing about needles, bro, I would break so many needles.
Man, breaking them is when the girls try to. Can I?
Can I try to describe?
No, you're gonna break my shit, and this is like $300. So no.
Mine would be, I was DJing at when I first started, I was DJing at hookah bars and stuff, and I would take my turntables in there, but the hookah bars are so dusty because of like the charcoal and all that, it would fall on my vinyl, and then my needle would get stuck because it would pick up the dust and everything. Yeah, you gotta lick it and clean it off, put it back in.
Yeah, man.
And then I'm like, okay, let me invest into like CDJs or something like that.
It's too heavy, dude, too. Yeah, honestly, it's too heavy.
The Techniques, that's what I think I have the Techniques 1200, whatever they're called, I think. Yeah, bro, those are heavy.
They're heavy. So now the controller, I still have an SZ2 from like 2018, but it's like it's not broken. It works fine. So I'm not gonna invest in new.
I like the new the SRT, which is basically
the SRT, like the 1000, which is like the FL.
Which is exactly. It's kind of similar to CDJ because it has the vinyl and it has like the adjustability for the CDJ. Right. How do you feel about DJs bringing the controllers into the clubs?
Oh, bro.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Alright, so like, I will DJ on half-ass equipment, one CDJ,
one side of the mixer.
Control knobs missing off the joint. I ain't gonna say the venue right now that I have a residency at. Bro, the sound bleeds from one side to the other, and I still don't bring my own controller. But it's the worst, dude. I've like almost cursed people out, and I have started fights and I give people flack for it. Like I just get in a bad mood when I come to DJ. Whether you're DJing like a day party and I come after you, or I'm just a DJ after you, dude. And you put your fucking little ass XS SB3 whatever it is on top
of a $10,000 bro, like
you know 900 Nexus 2 CDJ 3000s S11s just on top of it, like yo, you not have a respect for like the equipment, the venue, common courtesy. There's just so many things wrong with it. Like if you don't know how to DJ on, I get if you're learning how to DJ, cool, but like you should at least, it's all the same stuff, right? Like they all do the same things, just different sizes.
My thing is, if you can learn to DJ with a controller, you can learn to DJ with a CDJ. The same effort that you're putting to learn from a controller, you can do with CDJs. Because I prefer, like, not gonna say venues either, but there's a lot of spots where I go to where the opener DJ for me or some headline or whatever, he'll have a whole controller on top of this equipment.
At least put it to the side of you.
Unplug it, put it underneath, and then
no. So I have to get on after, like.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, bring an RCA wire, plug it in the.
How much work is that? That's like literally.
It's not a one wire. Move this stuff over, put your stuff, and don't put this stuff on top because I want to. I know venues, bro, in New York, Miami, Vegas, where there's one setup and then there's another setup, and they're both. Top of the line gear. Yeah. So why would you think to put your stuff on top of where I'm at? Like at least just move it over, plug it RCA. So new DJs just bring an RCA wire, plug it into one of the channels, play, pipe the music through that. So at least when the next DJ gets on,
leave the mixer there at least. You know, run your song through the mixer. That's
So it's not a pain in the ass. I'm not trying to stop the music. Like.
There's points where I've literally almost canceled gigs because I'm going back and forth with the opener DJ. Like, hey, like you can do the controller. If I come in, get on the mic or something, shut yourself out, shout me out, whatever. Until then, I'll plug the controller. I'll set up the CDJs. I'm good to go. Cause, bro, I don't like DJing with controllers in a club when I know I have almost $10,000 worth of equipment that I can use, that I enjoy DJing with. The scratching is different, wordplay, all that, features are different. Then I have a control. There's nothing wrong with controllers. I'm not saying I'm controller.
I'm cool.
Like at weddings, I would love the controllers over CDJs because
I just carry it one.
That's it, bro. That's it. But at a club, it's just I guess I don't know. At the end of the day, it depends on the DJ because. Like you, other DJs, we all like scratching, wordplay. We actually like to engage. Some people are doing it as a job, you know, they just want to go get the check and everything. So they just go and play. Like, okay, I played for 4 hours. Here's my check. Let me go home. I would rather, personally, like, for example, like, if there's a party with 1,000 people, someone's paying me $200 compared to a party with 200 people or like 2 people and it's paying me $1,000, I'll still take the cheaper price. Just because there's more people there, I need it for that, bro. Cause bro, I don't like.
You know what though? I'll tell you this. It's not at this point. It's not even about the people for me. Cause like if there's
crowd,
100 people or 1,000 people, I'm gonna bring energy, right? Yeah. For me, I'm at the point in my career. I've been doing this is gonna be my 12th year. I'm at the point where if I'm gonna DJ for 2 hours or 4 hours. And I'm going to get the same money at one venue might be.
Yeah, of course, not
right. Like, I mean, if it's a super huge difference, like I'm DJing a festival versus DJing like a little club. Okay, but I'm talking like in this area, like you know, I'd rather DJ less and make more money or the same. Like that's the ultimate goal, right? Like I don't want to work every day.
Exactly.
I mean, I do work every day. Shit, right? Like I have 10 gigs this week, and it's like if I could DJ 5 at some point, you know, maybe not right now, but in 5 years, if I could just DJ 5 nights and make the same money.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have a kid family or something.
When it comes to like actual like boring events, you know, sometimes like we all been there. We're like it's a venue, it's a new promoter, they're trying to start a party. You get there, you're still getting paid the same amount of money, but the vibe is dead. Like it's maybe like 20 people in the whole club. Compared to you go to down the street or the right next door, you go there, you get paid the same amount, a little bit less, but it's a full crowd. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would take a little bit less money to just have the crowd.
I'll tell you, the way you explain it first, I was like,
but now, like,
nah, I feel you, man. But that's also, you get to a point in your career where you can pick and choose your gigs, right? Like you can say yes and no to gigs. You might have, I mean, there's right now I'm going through a situation where I'm starting to consider like, do I want to play here? Do I want to play there?
Picking and choosing.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to get there though. You got to build up to
That's
that.
what I'm saying. So you've been doing it for what? You said 12 years
12
now?
years, and I've been out here in this area for like 5 now. So
Yeah, I've been doing this. I started like maybe like 2019 is when I started learning. But like 2021 was officially when I started.
You're new.
Yes,
during COVID.
But I learned though, that's the thing. Like I didn't call myself a DJ just because I wanted to be a DJ, and then I'm like, okay, I'm a DJ. I didn't do any of that. I literally learned how to DJ with turntables first. Learn how to do CDJs. Learn how to add to mix, beat match, everything. And then I got my first gig, and then I called myself a DJ. I didn't just wake up one day like I want to be a DJ and just make a DJ name, go on Instagram, and learn while I'm DJing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do any of that stuff. So even like the first 2 years, like I was at clubs, or not clubs, like hookah lounges or hookah bars. Even then, like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn man, that was not it.
Did you get your gigs through like working through companies, or how did you get your gigs outside of the private world?
That's a good question, bro. It's like, I think a lot of it was like mutual friends, word to mouth kind of thing.
They always used to DJ, like, you're from here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm from Maryland, actually.
Bro,
I moved out to VA.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like, if I was born and raised out here, or I went to school out here.
Bro, keep in mind, I moved to America. I came to America in 2000.
My man's not even born.
Bro, I came to America in 2008 or 9, I think. I didn't learn proper English until 2016, 2015, bro. I swear to God.
Oh, man.
I swear to God. So, like, when people ask me about like, old school music, like Tupac and Biggie, bro.
You're not familiar.
Bro, I literally have to go on YouTube and type in early 2000 songs and I listen to them. Like, okay, like, that's what I know. Like,
so you don't know.
I swear to God.
Yo, that's a good point, bro, because you're not Hispanic, right?
I know, I'm Indian.
I thought you and Rahulll were brothers, bro. Look at the camera. He looked like Rahulll. I'm gonna put on this podcast. We're gonna have to put his picture right here.
Right in the middle, right here.
Bro, he looks like Rahulll. So I thought my man was Hispanic, right? So like, that's a good point, bro, because like even like I'm Puerto Rican, right, and Jamaican, and so and New York, so like my parents listened to all this shit when I was younger. I listened to Hot 97 my entire life, Funk Flex, Camilo, Bobby Trends, all of them, right? Like, and so like I know all the music. Like I even if I don't know the music, I've heard it before, right? I grew up on it, so even if I'm doing a cookout, like I know all the
yeah, you gotta really pay attention, but you know you're hearing it.
I know all the soulful music and stuff like that, but I hear DJs sometimes now that Hispanic music, Latino music is in, like it's the way
everywhere, bro.
Bro, like I hear some DJs playing it, I'm like, bro, that didn't go with that one. Like, this is different eras of music, like, and then they go back. So it's very important to like, even though you don't know it, to do your homework.
That's what I'm
to learn it. So like, I'm trying to do the same shit now with like Indian music and stuff like that. I play a Darna, Arabic music. I have no clue.
Exactly.
I have no clue what I'm playing, and it's like, I don't even know. I might be cutting this off at the best part. But you gotta learn the music, you gotta read the crowd, you gotta take notes, you gotta use your Serato, use the comment section to kind of give yourself notes, use the color coding and the
which ones
the joint, like, oh, these are the ones you must play, or make crates for it. But you gotta do your homework.
That's
so
literally
if you don't know the music, you gotta learn it, or else, you know what, don't take the gig.
That's literally that's what I was saying, like before, like I don't know how other DJs do it, but the way I grew up is like, if I want to do something, let me learn it before I call myself something. Like let me, like, if you're a mechanic, let me learn how to fix a car before I go call myself a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing. Even my YouTube history now, if you see just all music, bro, it's just like early 2000s.
So that's where you learn how to music?
That's literally where I learned the music. I'm like, okay, literally.
Not Spotify,
I don't do none of that. Just go on YouTube, type in early 2000s bangers.
Listen to, a tip is like, listen to SoundCloud mixes, bro.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm getting on now.
Bro, I would sit at work in 2016, 17, sit at work, listen to mixes or whatever, and literally in my email, write all because I couldn't have my phone.
Yeah. In
my email, write all the songs, and then go home. And I work like the second shift, so I would get home like 12:01 a.m. and then download whatever I didn't have or put it in crates. Boom, and that's how I built my crates up, bro. Listening to people's mixes. So SoundCloud, bro, Mixcloud is a perfect tool, man. Like
SoundCloud, I'm getting used to it. Sometimes there's like certain songs I don't know how to Shazam them, because I'm telling you, I didn't learn proper English until like 2015, 2016, bro. Cause I learned until when I first moved, I played soccer, so I learned Spanish before I learned English. So I could speak Spanish, like not fluently, but I could speak enough to communicate with you. Yes, bro. So I learned English afterwards.
I need to learn how to speak Spanish because now I'm DJing in Miami, and even like playing out here, bro. Like I get on the mic and I say a few words, bro. Like if I could speak like fluent Spanish and talk my shit, because when you talk your shit in Spanish, like, it sounds a lot better.
Bro, what's his name?
Than in English.
MC Junior does that. He does a crazy job whenever he DJs, bro. You see Reckless? What was it? 2 days ago?
Yeah, he was
opening up for Noah.
Yeah, he was like
man. Reckless was the first DJ that got me my first gig in DC.
Yeah.
I opened up for him at was it Tokyo or was it Living Room? It was one of
probably Living Room because he had a residency at Living Room.
But he also had a residency at Tokyo.
So I think he had a Living Room.
Yeah.
Has a residency longer though.
Oh, okay. So I remember I was like, cause he hit me up. Rahulll was the first one I recognized. Rahulll was like, yo, Rahulll was booked it. Yeah. Literally, even now, bro, I can show you like 1,000 Instagram posts. He'll be at a club and they'll tag me and I'm at home. Or someone will text me, yo, come take a shot with me. I'm at home. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? They're texting Rahulll, but they're texting me.
Damn.
So it's like that. But Rahulll was the first one. I think he was booked with Reckless, but he double booked. So he's like, yo, Rahulll, can you go handle it? I went there, Reckless pulled up, Reckless thought I was doing good, and then Reckless like, yo, come back again next week. And from there, he had me booked up every week consistently at Living Room, at Tokyo,
at
Decades.
Okay.
And then,
damn, that's super recent because I used to bump into you all the time or whatever.
I'm very new to the game, bro.
That's crazy.
Very new to the game. So I'm still learning. That's why like on the DJs that tell me, yo, do this, do that, all that stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm just learning because you guys been doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? Like DJ Express, he's been doing it for a long time. DJ Rise is still killing it. He's been doing it for a long time. Vicious.
These are there. I'll tell you, you're how old are you?
I just turned 25.
Bro, like we're not even 30 yet, right? Like, and I feel like DJs are in their prime. It's kind of to your point, right? Like in their like mid to late 30s, early 40s. And why? Because you've been around long enough to know the history of the music that you're playing, right? Yeah. So like when we play 2000s music, there might be songs that we don't even think to play because we weren't there. Yeah. But these people were in the club when those songs came out, so they knew what songs were popping, like and going crazy in the clubs and what songs to play with. So now, if you think about it, 10 years, 15 years from now, when we want to play throwbacks or whatever,
you know exactly what's gonna get the crowd going.
Right, exactly. So we're not even in our prime yet. So DJs like Rise. Shit, even the person that I looked up to, Camilo from New York, he's a heavy hitter DJ, Hot 97. Dude, dude's 50 years old. There's no other way to put it. Dude looks younger now than he looked 5-10 years ago. I don't know what the hell is the regimen he's doing. I don't even think he drinks a lot. That's probably what it is. But dude is 50, smashing clubs all over.
I think that's a lot of also another thing is like, I don't know how it is in New York or Miami or Vegas, but I feel like in the DMV or like the DC community especially, bro, it's like a lot of DJs don't put on other DJs, if that makes sense, because I don't know if they're scared that there's more competition or if they're scared that somebody's replacing them or whatever it is, you know, because like there's a lot of people that, like I could have gotten to DC way earlier, you know, way early when I first started, but I chose not to do it. And the people that were there, they could have easily been like, yo, come here, let me put you on and stuff like that. From a promoter's perspective, I understand completely because like you already have a party that's going lit. I'm a new DJ, I'm coming, yo, let me DJ your party. You're taking a risk with me because if I don't kill that party, all the people that are...
Rob is super
selective. Exactly.
He doesn't like putting anybody on, but I mean, I would low-key disagree with you, dude, because like I got many of my gigs through the network of DJs that I'm cool with, right? So like, I think the biggest part.
I'm saying when you're starting off though, like when you first starting off, and you're not having to establish your name yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the networking. That's where the networking comes in. Like, you got to be good. You got to be nice. You got to kill it, right? Like,
exactly.
But you have to build a network of DJs because I noticed in this area a lot of gigs come from other DJs. Like some venues, DJs are booking the
other DJs. Yeah. Like for example, what's his name? Javi does that.
Right. So like
DJ, but
Javi is like my best friend. So like if you need somebody. You know, like he's calling me personally, you know, and that's not why we're cool. Like we've been cool before that, right? But like that's just how it works. So I mean, I'm not saying go find who's
but of course
DJs and just befriend them, but like be genuine about it. And you know, you never know who's doing what and whatever. So you just gotta keep on networking. and have good relationships with people. You know, don't burn bridges.
Always. I mean, I think our community is very, very.
I think it's tight knit.
Very exactly, yeah.
I think in DC it's tight knit. I think in places like New York City, bro, it's like
very diverse.
It's dog eats dog world, bro. Like, bro. I can't even get gigs in New York, and I know, like, I'm from there. I mean, I can get gigs, but it's hard.
A lot harder.
So, like, again, to your point, promoters stick with they comfortable with.
Yes.
I'm gonna tap in with somebody though.
Yeah. There you go.
Me, yo, I want to bring you. My boys DJ your parties, bro. And I come when I'm home, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna book you. All right, bro, let's do it. I'll be home, not for Christmas, but next year. So
let them know.
I'm sending this.
How do you feel about this whole TikTok generation DJs? How do you feel about that? Well, I feel like nowadays, a lot of clubs, not even in DC, Miami, everywhere. They're like. They don't care if you're a good DJ or not. They just care about if you can sell
like you're talking like your follower, or you're talking about like following and like
just having a following,
like your social media, like your social media. So like you're talking about people doing the blends on TikTok,
I've seen
or like doing the like 5 songs from 2005 that you forgot
how
about.
many times have you seen them quote unquote do it live and they don't even have a USB plugged in? They don't have no master plugged in. Just the controller there. People don't know that, you know.
There's a DJ that my boy has followed. And he's on like going on tours and stuff. I don't know his name. And he's become more of like people come to see him, and he just be on the mic like hyping it up. I don't even know if homeboy is actually DJing.
Yeah,
like he might have pre-made the mix or what. I don't know what he's doing. But like,
well, that's my point.
But yo, you gotta get it how you get it, right? Like if that's what you want, if that's what you want to do.
I don't know.
But I, me personally, I have way too much pride to like,
that's my point,
get on TikTok, build that up, and then not actually.
No, not even that, bro.
No, well, and not go perform, right? Like I'm now just acting, I'm faking it to make it. Like
that's the issue with me.
Nah, I don't like that.
It's like if you have the following, that should be more of a motivator for you to be get better at your craft. Like, okay, look, I got the following already. Let me go. Because a lot of like places I've seen is like they have such a following, they sell out tables and everything. But when you see them DJ, it's a pre-recorded mix that they're playing. They're pretending like they're DJing.
I mean, I feel I can't confirm this, but I feel like that EDM DJs do that shit.
A lot of them do that, bro. A lot of them.
You gotta get it how you get it, right?
But then again, EDM is like if you listen to their like songs or anything, it's like a lot of it is like playing the full song. Cause you know how we play first, guys get out of there.
That's the vibe, man. People be vibing, you know. And so I just. That's how the music is, even of like Afro house and like all this tech house shit going on now. Like you would be pissed off if you vibe it and somebody just cuts the song off, right? Like even in hip hop, like or reggaeton, like there's some parts of the song you just gotta play, like you gotta let it go. So
especially like some bad
you gotta play right. You have to know where to cut it off, and I feel like that house music and stuff, like people that build up is real. You know what I mean? So
when I first started, I hated house music. Hated it, and now I'm just like every Friday and Saturday I'm just like, okay, where's the next house party?
12 after 12
12 after 12 let's go to Heist. Yeah, exactly, all that Zebby's, all that.
Yeah, house is doing well because there's Latin house now. It's just a vibe. It's a vibe. I play it, but I wouldn't say I'm like I go on and do a whole house now. I mean, can I do it? Yeah, probably, but I like gigs that I can play a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
I like that too.
I don't like having to play all one genre, except, I will say, when I go to Miami, and I play like 85 to 90% reggaeton, right? And it's just like, people fucking know the music. Out here, it's like Bad Bunny.
Only Bad Bunny, bro. That's it.
Karol G.
Yes.
You don't know the songs from 2006, Don Omar, you don't know, and then the vibe is just not the same. Bro. You go out there, bro, and you start playing that. Even the dembow, like people who know the same 10 dembow songs out here, and then like New York, I go up there and I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is this?
They're heavy, bro. They're heavy on that dembow.
This is fire. So like, I feel like I'll hear it, and I'll get to the bottom of why it's like that, right? Like in the DMV, El Salvador takes the crown, in my opinion. There's a lot of Salvadorians. Mm-hmm. Then you have Mexicans, you have I'm trying to think, Peruvians, a lot of Peruvians. So like you have Central and Southern Americans.
And Puerto Rico.
There's a lot of Central and Southern Americans. So respectfully, right? You go to Miami, you go to New York, there's Cubans, there's Puerto Ricans, there's Dominicans, so like we're from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And that music is ours, right? So they're listening to our music. That's fine, cool. I love that for y'all. But it hits different
I hear you.
when you're in places where people, that's our shit.
Exactly.
So even like the other night at the Anuel concert, I got people over here calling fucking Anuel a cuero because he's talking from his heart about his journey. The dude almost died, and it's like Central and Southern Americans calling him basically gay, for you those that don't know, or asking him to play reggaeton songs, and it's like, dude, do you know this is a Latin trap artist, right? Like he makes reggaeton, but that's not his vibe. He's a trapper, he's a rapper. He's literally, the dude is gangster. Like you gotta listen to him in interviews, and he speaks perfect English.
Yes, bro. And I was very shook about that because when I saw him, like, oh, is it AI? But nah, he speaks perfect English. Yeah, bro. People don't. You know, you go to Puerto Rico, they would never do that. You go to New York, I told my girl, I was like, I'm never going to a concert with a Puerto Rican artist in the DMV ever again. I'm like, just go to New York or Miami or go to Puerto Rico, because it's just like, have some respect, people. So a lot of people around here, the people out here the music don't hit the same. Exactly. Right? Because here, and the thing is, like, a lot of people go out so often around here. It's like they listen to the same type of music almost every weekend. In my opinion, you know, so it's like, oh, it's the same vibe. Bad Bunny song. And now if that's the expectation and you're not playing it, you're exactly. But it's bad DJ. Exactly, bro. So I feel that way out here. It's like, damn, it's starting to get redundant. Like you try to bring a different vibe, and people just aren't accepting of it. And TikTok, I blame TikTok and Instagram and social media for that, because people have like these short attention spans, and if they're not getting what they want, then they're not. And even with like I learned how to like scratch. I'm still getting better at scratching and wordplay. I try to incorporate in my set, but it's like when you get feedback from, like, if you and me are DJing and I'm scratching, you hear it, like, okay, that's good, right? But if someone that doesn't know what DJing is and I'm doing this, they're like, okay, like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Or like they're not understanding like the wordplay behind it. They're not understanding. The wordplays are the hardest. Yeah, because sometimes I go like Bad Bunny party, right? Loop the party to a party in the USA, and people be like, why the fuck did you play that? Yeah, I'm like, party in the USA. Like, you didn't catch that. There's so much. The wordplays are difficult. I don't get that with the scratching. I get that with the talking on the mic. Yes. Some people will be like, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking on the mic? Yo, have you never partied in like a major city before? Yeah, like, it's part of like it's literally part of the 5 elements of hip hop. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, this is very important. I'm just so shy on the mic too, because I feel like I sound like a kid on the mic, bro. Nah, you gotta get over that, bro. Byron on the mic is so funny. It's hilarious, but like he be wilding sometimes. That's my dog. He's learning. You know, he used to scream in the mic, and I'm like, bro, you chill. You gotta chill. Nah, but he knows a lot of music too now. Nah, yeah, he knows like shit. He like whatever we're playing, he'll pick up like, oh, that's when gonna come in. He'll already hype up the crowd and everybody keep going. He thinks he's Dominican, by the way. He's Hispanic, but any Latino songs he go. Bro, him and Rod love me dancing like Afro beats. Rod loves Afro beats. So those are that's interesting takes. Damn, man, got a little deep in there for a minute, huh? Talk to me about how's life outside of DJing. How's like, let's go a little bit deeper. Like, how's like personal life or mental health aside from DJing? I feel like DJs have such a, like, you have to have this happy persona all the time. 24/7, bro. We can't have bad days. Negative energy. We can't have bad days, bro. Bro, I think that, you know, right now everybody's going through it. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that a lot of people, that's what I'm saying. People hitting me up. Like, I have friends that are down bad, like hitting me up, yo, can I borrow some money? And so you try to help them out while you trying to keep yourself afloat. And as men, like, I feel like, you know, when finances aren't going well, everything is downhill, bro. Because like for us, your life kind of revolves. We are expected to be the provider, right? So like, I'm good, man. Like, I got a day job, thankfully, right? It pays well. It's consistent. It's secure. What do you do today? Government work. So like, I do feel like I burnt out a little bit, right? Like, because I go to work every day, I DJ all these nights, bro. So I haven't even really been posting on social media and stuff, but I took a little step back from that. But I definitely
feel better, right? Like I'm not as exhausted. From a mental health perspective,
How's that?
it's pretty good.
I feel like, but I'm saying like we're not allowed to have bad days. If that makes sense. No matter what's going on in our life, we have to show up.
You have to perform, right? Like you're an artist, right? You're an entertainer. So
exactly.
I feel you on that. But like, I was in an old situation, right? Like, what is it? Over a year now, like ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like 3 years during COVID, basically the pandemic.
Yeah.
And yo, I would come to gigs and my boys would be like, "You good? You all right? What the fuck is going on? Like, you seem so stressed out. You seem upset. You seem mad."
Yeah.
Yo, if home isn't good, so to everybody listening, DJs and the people in the entertainment industry, like, right? Like, if home is not, if you're not married, you don't have any obligation to somebody or something, and it's not bringing you peace and happiness, and it's just stressing you out. Leave while you can before you do have kids or some shit deeper. Because if home isn't happy, there's no way that you're gonna be doing well. And so, like, ever since that has been in the past, like, I feel like my performance has been a lot better.
It's like 100% that affects
yeah, dude, it affects it 100%. Even if you, because then what happens? You're not happy at home. You go to gigs. Now you're in the club, right?
That translates.
What are you doing? I'm drinking. I'm taking shots. I'm getting fucked up. Okay, now I feel good, but I'm not. Am I playing good?
Yeah.
People be like, "Oh, I DJ better when I'm drunk."
I don't know.
Not all the time.
Think so, but
yeah, if home isn't good, man, it goes downhill from there.
Because I know, like with me too, because I hit me, and that's when I wanted to do this whole podcast, trying to figure out if I'm the only one feeling this, or other people in the nightlife are feeling this. Because like, you'll be going through like either a family situation or a breakup or like financials, whatever it might be. It's like you show up to the club, those 4 hours I feel so free, bro. It's like I'm like I forget about that. I don't even have any stress. I'm in my zone, killing it. But then I live in Leesburg, right? So I'm during DC. The drive home is silent, dark, windows up, everything. No music playing, nothing. Just in my thoughts. Like sometimes I even forget if the lights are green or I'm just so zoned out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and then a lot of that type of stuff like might affect you till Monday through Thursday, and then as soon as Friday, Saturday hits, those 4 hours you forget about it.
But it's good that you separate. It's compartmentalizing things, right? Like that's what I've learned to do a lot better. But again, like when you have personal stuff at home, sometimes if you work, like I DJ all the time, sometimes it's hard to separate that shit from your gigs and whatnot. So it's good that you compartmentalize that. But I've learned that as well, like as I've gotten older, to compartmentalize your life, right? Like you have, whether you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, you have your day job, you have these issues, family, hobbies, DJ, friends. Like you just gotta separate all of that, because if you start letting some of that come and bleak into each other, it can translate. And it's just like a domino effect, like you said earlier.
I was just thinking about that, because I was like, bro, like I know, like there's no way I can be the only DJ that's feeling this type of way, where they're like, they have a good night, but then like life is not going as well, or whatever's happening, or sometimes this is someone's only job, where they're DJing full time, and maybe they're not getting gigs, or slower, or venues are starting to shut down. Like like obviously COVID happened, all that. So I'm like, how do DJs are dealing with that mentally? Because emotionally and physically and financially, you can deal with that. Like, okay, I'm home now. Okay, I can work somewhere else. I can do this. But mentally, it's like you just started as a DJ. Now you're laid off for 2 years. You can't get the experience. Or if you've been the hottest DJ, you're literally in the peak. COVID hits, and now you're not even booked anywhere, and then somebody else that was on social media. And exactly, bro. And that mentally kind of does fuck you up if you think about it. But then that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like how are people able to cope with that? Because it's hard, Don't get me wrong, it's hard. But it's like for me, just separating myself from like, okay, I know what I bring to the table. I know how I'm DJing. If that's how it is, that's how it's gonna be,
I mean, there's two takes to that in response. So, how you said, how you're doing, like with DJing. Yeah. I was thinking about this on the way here. Yeah. Self-reflection on your performance is huge, right? Like, there's some people that just think they're the shit. Like, you had this huge gig, dude. Just because you had this huge gig, you might have bombed that shit. Exactly. You need to like self-reflect and be like, damn, did I do good? And not feedback from friends or nobody. Yo, you know how many nights I kill it, crush it. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't think I did that.
Exactly.
You have to be your biggest, what is it called? You have to be your biggest critic, right?
Yeah.
So like, that's the only way you're gonna keep on getting better and advancing in your career. So I'm my biggest critic, dude. I have great nights all the time, and I'm just like, I don't like the way I did this, or like I feel like I didn't do well. And of course, other people are like, nah, you killed it. The vibe is crazy, and you can see it in the crowd. But still, I feel like. And also, I've been doing this so long and doing like big parties that if this shit is not rocking, I feel weird. I'm like, damn, this is not crazy. But it was good, but it was not crazy. And then part two, I've also been listening to like podcasts and people talking, bigger DJs, right? Like that they only DJ. And to your point about like finances and that being stressful on your mental and stuff, it's a crazy thing that I've been hearing, an interesting take. It's like, fuck it, go Uber, drive,
That's
Beats,
what I'm saying.
Amazon driver, however you gotta get money, like whatever, like it's time to put egos to the side, man. And like, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, during COVID, I did a little bit of Uber Eats and DoorDash or whatever. Like, I did it for a little bit. Like, I wasn't really DJing like that. I was like, fuck it. I was putting miles on my car, and I was like, but and I had a day job. You know what I mean? But it was like whatever, like. So there's no shame in doing things like that either. So if you're out there struggling, like there's ways to make money right now, right? And legally. I mean, is it quick money? Not necessarily, but it's something. You know what I mean? So
but a lot of DJs put their egos in the way, like, oh, I'm a DJ. I shouldn't be door dashing. I shouldn't be Uber.
Then you can deal with the struggle.
And then that's why they mentally mess up. They're like, oh, like. Now I can't financially do what I want to do, or I can't compete with other DJs at the same level, because like some DJs are in the game doing the same gig, like same venues, but get paid double, triple the amount compared to you, even though it's the same exact venue. But then they don't realize like that comes with the hard work they put in. That's the reason why they get paid this much, even though it's the same venue or not. You know what I'm saying? It's not because like the owner's their boy or whatever. It's not. They're not getting paid more. They're getting paid more for the actual work they're doing, because the parties are actually lit. People actually show up. People actually want to go to their party. So when you put them on the flyer, people see that DJ. They actually want to pull up. You know what I mean? And that's what I like too. Because I'm like, I don't like this whole buy who sells the most tables.
That's like an old school way of like promoting, and I feel like that was big in New York, like when I was coming up, and certain demographics still kind of do that, but I don't think that's really like a huge thing.
Yeah, you see a lot of young kids doing this now. Like a lot of like the younger kids that are like college and stuff. They whenever they throw parties, they'll book one of their homeboy DJs
because they bring a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Well, and venues do that too. They'll book like a college DJ just to bring all those people. But it's like, hey, how long is that gonna last you, right? Like these kids are in college for 4 years. They're 21 for maybe 2 or 1. I was only 21 for half a semester in college. So you're 21 for only so long, then they graduate. Now they know nobody. You know what I mean? Like that college phase is cool, but like, and again, like they're probably a newer DJ that's like just been practicing in their bedroom and little house parties. Like, I'm not saying they're not professional, but like there's also an aspect to it where like years of experience does come into play with this.
I think a lot of DJs nowadays that are just calling themselves DJs are just aux players more than actual learning that aspect.
Out here in DC, I really don't see that. Like, it's not. I mean, there's a lot of DJs, but I don't think like.
No, I'm talking about the newer ones, like the ones that are coming out of college. They're not really learning the aspect.
Well, we were all there at one point. Like maybe that's true. You know, something like I mean, shit, like Samoose and right. So they're the young kids learning how to DJ, Dre, like they shake and DJ, right? Like you know they're learning. I'm not saying they're like the best DJs, but they can get the job done.
And they're young too. They're what, like 18, 19?
Maybe not even 21 yet. Right? They had a 300 on the Latin side. The motherfucker got a full set of, set of braces. I watched a video of him the other day. I'm like, yo, this kid has to be like 18 years old. Like, and he's doing well. Like, right? So there's young DJs out there that can actually DJ. And it's good to see because I'm curious. Like, you have DJ Rise and Flips in them, right? Then you don't have anybody really in between them. And then it's like me, Camo, Trevo, Hobby, Mojito, Scheme, Abstract, like that core. But like
they're a little bit old, like not like
who's really filling that gap, and then behind me, I mean, I don't know like these younger DJs, but I don't
know much underneath us either.
So, and competition is good, right? Competition makes you get better. So I want somebody that's hungry to come and be like, I'm better than you. No, you're not.
Yeah, try again.
Right. So competition is good. It's healthy.
I love that. It's just finding out these DJs that are finally learning and everything. I enjoyed that personally too, because like someone comes up to me and asks, yo, like, how to connect to a CDJ? You know, I get literally a phone call every weekend from a different DJ, young DJ. How do you connect to the CDJ, bro? They only have one USB.
Google, YouTube. That's how I learned. I ain't gonna hold it. My dad wasn't a DJ. My friend was DJs. Exactly. I Googled, YouTube.
You
just figure this shit out yourself, man. Like, stop being lazy. Some people are just lazy as hell. Like, even asking me for music, like, bro, like, okay, if I have a cool edit, that's one thing. But like, bro, you asking for my entire library,
taking pictures of your laptop, like, people do
taking
that.
Notes behind me. I mean, that's cool. Like, if we're cool, just ask me for the fucking song, right?
Even then, bro, it's like your library that's literally your hardware.
Yo, AM mode, bro. You know, back in the day, you had a couple buttons where now it's in the settings. AM mode.
Yes, bro. That's it. Now you can't.
Honestly, I've started to stop doing that. Like, I do it if I feel like people are like really behind me wilding out, but I'm like, whatever. But I see DJs in New York, they'll lower their laptop a little bit, or the brightness lower it, or whatever.
I understand that too, because like something that I put day and night into, you just get it right away like this, you know? Like, you gotta understand, like,
have some respect though, right? Like it's like
if it's like a mix that you made, like an edit you made, then obviously I don't give a fuck. Yo, bro, I need that to fire.
Talking about mixes, bro. I've heard people playing mixes of others in the club while that person's not even there. Get text messages, yo, easy. You're not here, right? Nah, why? Oh, I hear you're DJing, like you're dropping. Easy! And
that was so funny.
So, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens.
There's a lot of things where I see is like a lot of DJs copy your transitions and all that stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, some of the wordplay is like common.
Yeah, it's common knowledge, but it's like nobody's doing it until you do
Don't do it while I'm right in front of you when you know you took that shit from me, right? Like,
at least shout me out or something. Say something to me, bro. Give me my credit.
That shit, and I called him out. It was my boy, and I'm like, damn, you gonna steal my transition right in front of me? He's like, like, come on, man. Like, I don't care if you go and steal things and do it, but like, A, give the person credit if you're gonna do it, and B, like, don't do it like while they're there. I DJ with Heat and Seal all the time, and I know songs they like to play. Exactly. I avoid playing those songs because it's like, yo, like, I'm not gonna, like it's their creativity, right? Like, do I not do those things sometimes when I'm out of town or something? Of course. Yeah, I'll steal something here and there, but like, nah, man, it's art. Like, you're literally taking my shit and doing it. Like, have your own creativity. It's like plagiarism, bro.
CeeLo, man.
That's my dog.
I don't think he remembers. He was telling me about it when I asked him. I'm like, yo, you remember me? Because I don't think he remembers me, but I opened for him at Mist.
Damn.
When he first DJed.
I wasn't even here for that.
Yeah, he was. It was him and Vicious DJing one night. Or is it him, Vicious, and Heavy? I think. All three of them. Heavy's my dog for real. He's
Vicious out there. Those are my guys. I love all three of those guys. Yeah.
So I remember I opened for him. I didn't know about.
You played this is how I do it. This is how we do it. You played that?
I don't even remember what
I heard that was like the first song you played every time he got on. This is how we do it. No, CeeLo.
I don't remember. I was so young at that time. I wasn't even allowed to be in there at that time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Dude's phenomenal, bro.
CeeLo, man, he came far, bro. Like from Mist days to now, to be having his own restaurant, to him killing the fucking game, bro.
Beautiful family. He's about to get married.
Yes, bro. He's killing the game, bro. He's killing.
Now he's just supposed to do house music.
Yeah, bro. You see that? You see that? Yeah, I was about to say he loves that stuff, but he actually has some crazy.
Oh, he's dirty,
bro. The thing is, like you said, like. I'm trying to think, I'm like, is this his mix or is he downloading music? Because all of us DJs, we down from DJ City, BPM Supreme.
Doing stuff live, looping it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what I'm saying. So when I listen to his music, like he'll be at Narn and do like a normal set, but when he play house music, and I'm listening to something like, I know this song, I know exactly this is DJ City, but then I have a whole different transition.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, he's dirty with it, bro. He'll understand.
CeeLo actually has from like a couple of years ago. and beyond. He has my entire library because his laptop crashed. He lost everything, and that's like one of like a handful of guys that if you hit me up like, yo, bro, this happened, I'm like, yeah,
there you go.
I gave him my entire laptop, so I be seeing like my cue points. Fuck you, but no, that's my guy, dude. Great people, man, and even better person, like great DJ, better person.
Yeah,
and that's somebody like I feel like that. You know, that's a relationship that I've built. To if I'm having family problems, financial problems, I need help, but financially, not asking for money, but like advice.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to call my mom for some advice. Yo, I could call CeeLo, I could call I could call Rob. These are guys that are like, you know, they're not that much older than us, but that's when you as a young DJ is what you should look up to.
Exactly. That was literally my goal when I first started DJing was to literally DJ at Rob's party. I think the first party I ever did for Rob was I don't know if it was Bali Bang. I don't remember if it was
Bali Bang. Yo, that party's gonna be big, man. It's gonna give that party like 2 more years. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna travel.
Even when he first started, he wouldn't even have missed. I think that's the first time
he did Bali Bang, and I don't know.
That's where it started from.
It wasn't called Bali Bang though. It was probably it was.
Yeah, I think it was called Bali Bang.
I don't know, but I like it. I like it. This is fun.
That shit was nuts, bro. But I think. Yeah, I think literally to myself, I think my goal is to get in touch with Rob and get to DJ's party. Like that's all I want to do. Once I do that, then I can be like, okay, now maybe I didn't.
Now you didn't make it, bro.
Because Rob is like any club in DC is running it.
Yeah, you gotta just keep going, bro. Like I mean, this DC shit is cool, but I'm trying to start. I got Miami now, but I'm trying to get more gigs in Miami, and that was awesome, bro. The people out there, fire. I'm actually just signing onto an agency, a made-up agency. Is my boy started an agency or whatever, and it's a good deal.
Okay. So like signed on with them kind of thing?
Yeah, and so we're gonna try to take that to start traveling. You know, he's traveled all over the place in DJ.
More like club-wise or
clubs, man, and festivals and stuff. So that's kind of what's next for me, bro. Like the first podcast I did, I talked about that she asked me what I want to do in the future, and I was like, travel. And that was like 2021 or 2 that interview happened. And
there you go.
I crossed that off. So now we're here, and hopefully, 1 or 2 years, we're all trying to travel beyond. Like Miami's cool. I basically have a residency out there. I'm trying to get more residencies out there. So when I go, I'm there for 2, 3, 4 days, have a gig every night, whatever. But nah, man, I want to travel across the U.S. and if it goes internationally, cool. But there's a spot in Ohio. There's a club in Ohio that I've been eyeing. Club in Cali, like San Fran area. Club in Dallas. I heard Houston's fire.
That's what I heard. So I'm in Houston. Yeah.
Pittsburgh. I'm gonna land Pittsburgh shortly. I've talked about Pittsburgh the last podcast. I could do it, but the money wasn't right, and I just didn't. But I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh. I like the club out there. There's a club called Enclave.
Okay.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
But now we're the agency. We're getting a bunch of clubs that we want to try to crack into and see what's up. So
you don't like the wedding industry type of?
I've been doing private events.
That's what I said.
So Gold Event Group. I'm working with him. That's my guy, Chris Legend. I've been killing weddings, bro. Smashing weddings. But I'm very selective. If your wedding's gonna be whack, don't call me. If y'all not at a party, do not call me. And if you don't want more of a club vibe, like, I'm not gonna talk on the mic, and it's not about me. Like I'm gonna hype you guys up. Like shout out to you guys, make some noise for the couple, whatever, blah blah blah. But like, yo, I'm coming in. I'm playing hip hop, EDM, whatever you want, right? But like, I'm gonna come in like
you control the vibe,
right? I'm not gonna be playing like fading the music out and playing like Michael Jackson the whole night. No lie, I don't want to do line dances. I just want to play club like style music. I'll play the clean version, no problem. But the wedding scene, bro, it's just been fire. Like I made a reel. I've been DJing fire weddings. Even New Year's Eve, I'm DJing in a club. I'm not DJing in a club. I'm sorry. I'm DJing.
Wedding, private
event. Wedding. They got security and everything.
But I feel like that's such good money.
Double, bro. Double, easy. Like double, triple, maybe for New Year's. And then I'm the 30th and the 31st. 2 weddings back to back end of the year.
No clubs for New Year's Eve?
Nah, I mean, I have a booking, but it's after the wedding, and the wedding ends at like 12:30, so I gotta sprint.
Go over there.
And it's not even really worth it financially, but it's like, yo, why not?
That's New Year's Eve. Might as well be outside, why not?
DJing, it's like you DJ all these clubs and you're not DJing New Year's Eve, so I had to pick up a gig. So
there you go.
The money's good, but it's just not. It's like I'm about to make all this money at the wedding. Just go home.
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta just say no, and like I'm getting enough for today. We're good. We'll go out. Cause that's what I do too. A lot of times, like I'll have a wedding. Like last Saturday, I had a birthday party, like a corporate party. Literally, it was from 6 to 10. Killed it, and then I'm from 12 to 12, DJ that until 2, rock that out, and then I'm chilling. Or sometimes I'll do the same thing. I'll do a wedding from like a private event from like 6 to 10. With Versace, open from 10 o'clock until 12 for traveling them, and then from 12 until 4, I'll go to 12 Saturday, headline there, make my money. But sometimes I'm like, yo, why am I doing all this,
like
bro?
It's 3 day, bro.
Yeah,
this week, bro. Saturday.
Yeah,
I started at 12.
It's your schedule this week.
And I end at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. This week, tonight we
have Rosebar tonight.
It's birthday, by the way.
It's my birthday. Pop out of Rosebar, baby.
So yeah, Rosebar tonight. Darna Wednesdays for Industry Wednesdays.
I might be there too.
PJs can do on Thursdays. It's a cool little college, bro. I love the vibe, bro. These kids come to parties. It's chill, like, early too. I get out of there pretty early. We start early and early to be drunk. Friday, I have no clue where I'm at. Friday, I gotta think about that.
You gotta pick and choose where you want to be. Where you want to appear on Friday or Saturday?
Nah, I forget where I'm DJing on Friday.
Public?
Saturday.
Is it Rock?
Nah. I don't know. Whatever. Saturday, I got Christmas with Santa, cookies with Santa at 12 o'clock at Metro Bar. Then I got 12 to 2. Then I have to do Diego, my man Diego, he's doing a give back party. He got fucked up by a scooter. He almost died. So now he wants to give back, so we're doing a party 3 to 8 at Barbell. And then I'm doing Gentle's Christmas party at Barcode. That's 9 to 11, and then we take over 12 up to 12.
At nighttime?
At nighttime.
For Saturday?
Saturday, somebody Saturdays. And then Sunday, it's the last party at Hobby's doing it.
Barbell?
If you know, so I'm going to go over there after Zinzi. So Zinzi. Somebody got me a ticket, thank God. It's connections, knowing people, like they give, but you look out for them, they look out for you. So, going to Zinzi, big Christmas party out here in the DMV. So,
what are your other goals in DC before we wrap this up? What are what other clubs you want?
I mean, I
think you've done pretty much everything.
Yeah,
right?
I just.
It's not like the near one doesn't get renamed. That's only different. Otherwise, you've been there before.
I mean, bro, honestly, like I need to figure out what's next, man. Like, do I want to start my own party or something? Like I've talked about that, but it's hard, right? Like it's hard to be a promoter and a DJ. Because it's possible, but I think I want to start my own party with like a whole I control the vibe, like a Bali Bang, right? Or there's a group doing Afro tone now where it's gonna be like Afro beats and reggaeton and I mean, it's like everything's nice. That's a party. Adobo DMV, they have a party where you go, the vibe, or they say, hey, this is the vibe, and that's the vibe. Nobody goes and requests, complains, nothing. Just have a good time and bring yourself. So maybe that might be what's next. I mean, I have to do something to keep myself challenged and keep going, right?
Of course, you gotta do something different because you get burnt out if you're doing repetitiveness.
Yeah, not even that, but it just becomes redundant and you just don't get motivated. So something to motivate me in this area, right? I plan on living here a long time, so
I like that.
Yeah, bro. So
what are some advice for people that are starting out to DJ and either look up to you or trying to be bigger than you?
It's crazy that you say that.
But there's a lot of people
that look up. I'm like, dude, I'm just like a normal person. I'm blessed, right? I come a long way, whatever. But I know I could come off intimidating, but if anybody's watching this, right, I'm actually a pretty cool guy. Just approach me the right way. Right? Don't be a dick.
Walk up to the shot, constantly.
Nah, I ain't the shot, bro. But it's just some DJs that'll hit you up yo, how can I get a gig here? And it's dude, I don't even know who you are.
Exactly. No hello, no hi.
You're right.
Breathing on your neck.
Yeah. So have some respect. I'm not an OG. Some people are like, oh, you're my OG. I'm not an OG, man. But have some respect. Support, show love. And ask questions, man. Don't be shy to ask questions. I'll help people if you hit me up, but just don't think you're gonna take the easy route, right? Nothing comes easy. So work hard for everything. Put the time in, put the work in the same way that we've done that. The same way you go on YouTube and find music because you don't even know it.
Exactly.
Downloading music, dude. I've spent years of my life probably if you put it all together, downloading.
That's
music. That's your library, bro. Like you need to know your library like the back of your hand.
Exactly.
So don't ask me for music. You don't even know the music at that point if I'm just gonna give it to you.
You know the key points that you have.
build your library, right? Like if there's edits that you like, okay, you can ask, but I would definitely suggest that people, put in the legwork, whether it's networking, whether it's downloading music, whether it's practicing, whether it's listening to other DJs, create your craft, right? So all that comes hand in hand, and it'll help you in the long run, whether it's trying to get gigs or just building relationships with people that will get you gigs. So
definitely go out to clubs and listen to other DJs so you can pick up
learn
what
things.
Exactly.
Yeah,
how are they mixing, or they're mixing quick,
what do I like, what don't I like, and then I'm a DJ I am today, but I put all those New York DJs that I like and put it together.
Yeah.
I hear DJ sometimes just like, you can tell, he's trying to be just like him.
Yeah.
People recognize that
100%,
shit.
100%, bro.
So, just be you, be yourself, work hard, put in the time, and, that's how you kind of create your brand, right?
Yeah.
It's a brand.
The thing is, you also have to understand that you gotta understand what you're doing it for, because some people are in it for the money, some people are in it for the fame, some people are actually in it for the love of the game, you know what I mean? Like, I personally, I love music. Even back in high school days, I would listen to music that hasn't even released yet, but I would just get you know how people used to hack and get the music beforehand. I was a big Drake fan, bro. So I was listening everything Drake before the album dropped. I'm already
Kanye
West people.
Released today.
Yes, bro. Kanye's new shit.
Yeah, I heard that sample. He sampled that.
Yeah, some of those good that we
Charlie Puth or something.
You already know Byron's about to be off. He's already about to be going crazy. But let's wrap it up, bro. It's nice having you, DJ Easy. You definitely swear to God on everything I love. I definitely look up to you too. I love the way you DJ, the vibe that you get on the mic, your music selection. I think that's one of my favorite things about you, your music selection.
Thank you, bro.
It's because you have the same music, I have the same music, so 10 other DJs. What separates each of us is our music selection and how we play it. So even if I ask for music, can I have this song? You might give it to me with your cue points, but your cue points are based on third cue point be where you scratch it in. For me, I'm just a B maker, I'm trying to hit it on the right cue, beat match it, or I'm trying to so it's I don't like when people are let me get some music, but I'm bro, I have actually the same exact music that you do. I don't gatekeep anything. Music drops every Friday. It's the same music that drops everywhere.
We all have the same 5 record pool.
Exactly.
I get it
Exactly. So the only reason why it makes me or you or anybody else different is when we choose to play it, how we choose to play it. If you word play, we scratch
when you cut it off, when you
exactly.
Maybe talking the mic, so.
Or you loop it in the new stamps now. You can just use that. Killing the game right now, bro. Killing it.
Yeah, bro, thanks for having me, bro. I didn't realize that you're so new at DJing, and it's your first podcast that you're doing. You're young, you're hungry, bro. That's what it comes down to. So, keep going, man. And
we'll get everybody in here. Get the whole nightlife that we work with. Get them all
promoters,
here.
Everything. Yeah.
Promoters, bottle girls.
Bottle girls, that sounds like drama. We're going to have security here. They're going to start scrapping here.
No, but some of them work really, really hard, and some of them are intimidating.
They'll explain that aspect of the
exactly.
Yes, it all goes hand in hand.
I have a lot of girlfriends that want to get into that type of stuff, but they're just so uneducated, or they don't understand how people judge them, and how girls are
stigmas, or having relationships with being a bottle girl, or guys judging you, or
girls judging you, people
actually
judging
not
you,
making people think you make a shit ton of money,
but you're really not.
Yeah, man.
So that's what I'm saying. This whole point is to educate people in the nightlife to understand. Not just you as a DJ, but you as a person, how you are. Because as a DJ, all of us, we have to be happy 24/7. We all have to put on a smile, work, even if we don't want to. But personally, getting to know somebody, I feel like that's what elevates us even better. Because now, if I see you, I'm oh, DJ, how you doing, bro? How's everything? How's family? How's this? How's that? Before, it's just yeah, people start, man, okay, you want a shot? Are you good? Okay, walk away. Just say, come on, you know what I mean? But now it's just more we know each other deeper. If you ever need something, I'm there. If I need something, you're there. Whatever it might be, vice versa. Just to get closer and closer, like you said, networking, because you never know whenever you might need me or I might ever need you again. But now that we have this bond, now we talk to each other, now we know, now we're there.
Now we locked in.
Now we're locked in, baby. Let's wrap this up. Me and DJ Easy at Rosebar tonight. We can turn it up for my birthday. DJ, what we doing, baby?
Follow me on Instagram at _DJESY. We also have the website officialdjeezy.com. So we on the World Wide Web, baby.
For the one time, for the DJ Easy.
Easy. for having me, bro. I appreciate you.
I love you, baby. Killed it.